Welcome one, welcome all to the Horsemen Hangout 2015 year in review. It's the last show of 2015. Today is December the 30th of 2015. Tomorrow will be New Year's Eve, followed by the first day of 2016. As I welcome you to the Horsemen Hangout, I am your host, Mr. Justin. Joining us tonight, we have three other panelists here. We should have Mr. Z shortly, and Mr. Lane also should be joining us. But let me introduce you to the people who will help bring this show, bring the analysis. Mr. Stephen Page is right there. What's up, Steve?
What's going on?
And my brother, Mr. Rue TV, fresh off of our concert in Asbury Park. What's up, Rue?
What's going on, guys? Happy New Year's Eve. We're going to have a good time and reflect on the year that was. I'm ready. I'm just ready.
All right. And the one, the only, Big Josh Hinkle. Happy New Year.
You too, fellas. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Let's get right down to business. I'm going to invite Anthony one more time here because he says he didn't get the invite. So, Anthony, where are you?
Come out and play.
Z boy.
Yeah, you just sent me.
I don't know that we've brought it up on the air yet, but it should be noted that Mr. Z has what is commonly referred to as a lady friend, and he's been dating her. He's been dating her, I believe, for the. Well, let's see. I met her in. Well, I didn't meet her, but Tony Malibu met her in October. So he's been dating her since, I guess, September or something like that. So.
All right. Well, we got one decline. Mr. Lane said he will pass. He didn't know we were having a show tonight.
How could that be possible? How could Mr. Lane? How could you? Wait a minute. I guess we didn't text. We just sent Twitter messages.
Well,
right?
isn't he in that Twitter? Unless I didn't add him to that Twitter group message.
Well, it's possible he didn't read it. He maybe didn't check his messages, but I guess we normally text. He is
in that Twitter group message, and he did not check the messages, I guess.
Although he did tweet today, though. He tweeted about his New Year's resolution.
Well, we're gonna have to call him in on the hotline later tonight because this is unacceptable.
Wait a minute, Mr. Justin. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You have Mr. Lane's phone number?
Yeah, I do.
Why don't we call him?
We can call him.
Call him up right now.
I actually have this thing here.
Call him up and put him on speakerphone. Unless you're not broadcasting from your phone, are you?
Well, let's talk a little bit first because he said he was gonna pass. So I don't know if that meant he was busy or what.
I guarantee if we call him, he'll pick up. Guarantee.
All right. I will call him. Actually, there's this new app. It's called Uber Conference, where you can get. Why isn't this not working? All right, I don't want to hold the show up anymore. I'll call Mr. Lane in 1 second. But 2015 is pretty much over. Right off the top, I guess we kind of need Mr. Lane for this, but we did a survey based on last week. We talked about getting a new nickname for Mr. Lane, Sir. Now, we took a survey on the Twitter. We got some votes. And, Mr. Rue, would you like to show us the results of that vote?
Sure. Right now, I have to get my phone. It's charging. It's right here. The current winner in terms of right now, if you want to say the name that's in the lead, right now is Knuckleball Lane.
Yes, that's mine.
Knuckleball Lane, right there.
Knuckleball Lane.
With 50%.
Yeah.
I will tell you right now, 50% of the vote goes to Knuckleball Lane. 33% goes to the Bravo Bulldozer. 17% goes to Mr. Fast Lane.
Mine right here, baby.
And 0% goes to the Bobby Heenan ripoff, Mike Brain Lane. Mike Brain Lane.
I thought it would be funny if we said, Mike the Brain Lane, but maybe I was
I'm
wrong.
so glad I'm in third place with Mr. Fastlane.
Well, I'm first. Haha.
Now, if we get any, I would suggest that if we get any more votes throughout the night, things could change. But as it looks right now, we have, as it stands, we have our name. So for Mr. Lane.
Apparently, we're live streaming. I just got the notification.
Wow.
He's calling Mr. Lane. It looks like he's calling Mr. Lane live
Well,
right now on the air. Speakerphone, Justin. Speakerphone right now.
Horsemen Hangout first, ladies and gentlemen.
Speakerphone. Let's hear the ring. Speakerphone. He can't hear me, can he? Justin.
this damn thing. All right, never mind.
Wait a minute. Even if he doesn't pick up, let's leave a message for him. Call Mr. Lane.
Okay.
And then put it on speakerphone, and then we're gonna cut a little promo on Mr. Lane to his voicemail right now. There
That's
we go.
my ruse to genius.
Yeah, this is what we gotta do. We gotta tell him what he's missing.
By the way, tonight is brought to you by Almond Joy. You can see there, Almond Joy.
Very good.
Nice.
Great candy. Almond Joys have nuts, Mounds don't.
That shows Kevin Owens.
He doesn't have any nuts.
Also brought to you by Arizona.
Forwarded to voice message system 609560906.
I'll start first. I'll go first.
At the
Good
tone,
job blasting his phone number on the internet.
hang up. Press 1 for more options.
Mr. Lane, this is host. You are live on the air, the Horsemen Hangout. We miss you. Please, we'd like you to join the show and recap 2015. I'm going to go around the horn and let the other guys speak their piece about why they want you on the night. Rue, go ahead.
I don't know what the heck you're doing at 9:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now that you can't be on the Hangout. Something must be more important. I can't think of what. You need to get your butt here. You need to get your butt here, you Bravo bulldozer. Well, that's not really your nickname because that one didn't win. But come back on the show tonight and we'll tell you what nickname did win. We have a new nickname for you. So get your butt on the show, man. Jeez.
All right, Josh, go ahead.
Mr. Lane, get your butt up here, man. My nickname is Winning Knuckleball Lane. Come on, man.
Steven.
Mr. Fastlane, get on the show, or else I'll bash you with a sledgehammer.
That's what she said.
I guess that's probably pretty convincing. All right, see you, Mr. Lane. Call back. All right, call ended.
Now, hopefully he'll call during the show. We'll see.
Hopefully he will call during the show. I don't know if there's an event going on tonight, if he has maybe a date or something. I don't know what he's doing, but
Why don't we start? You want to start off with a bang with our awards so we get that out of the way?
yeah, sure. All right, our 2015 recap. I asked you guys to come up with some best ofs. If if you don't have an answer for one of the categories, not a big deal. Not everybody's into those different things. But I will start here. 2015, I asked favorite TV show, favorite pay-per-view, favorite match, favorite movie, favorite music. I posted some of these to Facebook the other day, but I'll share it with all of you. So my favorite TV show of the year was Fargo Season 2. I thought it was a great show. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but I'll just go through these. My favorite pay-per-view, of course, I think they did a very good job this year, WWE, was WrestleMania 31. I thought it was very well done, despite it not being a great card. It came out as a good pay-per-view. My favorite match, I'm going to say Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar, Hell in a Cell. There were a couple NXT matches I was going to throw in there, but I think that one took the cake. My favorite movie was Creed. My favorite music was a band called Millencolin released an album called True Brew. Punk album was pretty good. I think that pretty much covered it. So, Rue TV, you want to give us yours here?
Favorite TV show of the year, I'll go with Better Call Saul. That was an excellent spin-off of Breaking Bad. I'm going to look forward to watching that in February, I believe February 15th or 16th. That comes back with Saul Goodman. a.k.a. Bob Odenkirk. Love Bob Odenkirk. That's my favorite TV show of the year. Favorite match of the year. Excuse me. Favorite match of the year. I really like the main event at Mania. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, and then we had Seth Rollins cashing in. I thought that was really well done. So I'll go with the main event for WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar and Mr. Reigns. Very believable match they had. Pay-per-view. I didn't see everyone, but I thought WrestleMania was pretty entertaining. I thought I loved even though I was bitching about the Sting decision, I thought it was very entertaining when the NWO came out in DX. So I'll go with WrestleMania for pay-per-view of the year. For new music of the year, I was a little torn on this one, but God. Who'd you say? True Brew?
Millen Collins.
Yeah, Millen Collins pretty good. I'm trying to think if I missed any.
Interrupters was last year, right? They never.
What else new was this year? I really couldn't think of any new ones. God.
Coldplay.
What's that?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. I'll go with I like the Rancid covers album that dropped earlier this year. I like that was pretty good. There was about 10 songs on there that were really well done. And they did the songs justice. A lot of times you get a covers album and the bands do shitty jobs, but they did all those classic Rancid songs justice. So I'll go Rancid cover album that came out.
Okay.
Rancid didn't play the songs. They had bands cover the Rancid songs. For movie, you know what? I'm gonna make a little controversial choice.
Oh Lord.
I really enjoyed, because I thought not only was it funny, and again, I didn't see a lot of the movies, and to be honest, I didn't see Creed yet, but I really think that it was funny. This movie was funny. It had heart. It had Colin Quinn in it. I'm going to go with Trainwreck. I really thought it was a great movie. Really good movie for Amy Schumer to break out into. I thought it was edgy, push the envelope, not a cutesy kind of comedy. Very good, raw, realistic take. And I'm going to go with Trainwreck by Amy Schumer for movie. And then is that it? What am I forgetting? Let me see. Match, pay-per-view, music, TV show. Yeah, that's it. Any honorable mentions this year? I'll go with, let's see. I really like The Visit by M. Night Shyamalan. That was an excellent horror/comedy movie. So M. Night Shyamalan, hope you get back in the game. That's all I got.
All right, let's go to Big Josh Hinkle. Do you have your best of 2015s?
Yeah, surprisingly. I'm just coming up with this on the fly here, so just winging it. See, best TV show, mine is Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll on FX. That's my favorite because I mark out Elaine Hendricks, Liz Gillies. That's the only two people I like.
Josh, I got a question.
What?
What drew you to that show in the first place? Did you like those 70s kind of rock bands, or what? Or you just decided to watch it? I don't know. Like, what made you want to watch that show?
Elaine Hendricks. I'm a fan of Elaine Hendricks. She's from nearby Morristown, Tennessee. That's right, an hour and a half from Pigeon Forge.
Okay, I didn't know why you liked it so much.
Eddie Mozart. God, Eddie Mozart loved that show. Oh.
Yeah. Is that on Netflix yet? I saw bits and pieces.
Not yet, but season 2 comes on next month.
I'll check it out.
And my honorable mention for Best New Show 2016 is going to be The X-Files, which I'm marking out. Oh, I got the message from Mr. Lane.
Please read this.
Hold on. Let me go. If you guys want me on the show that badly, I will do it at 9:45 if that's cool with all of you all.
All right. Yeah, we want you on. Yeah, well, I'm going to respond.
He seems like he may be busy, but he understands the nature of why we need him on tonight. So.
Okay, let's get back. Okay, wait. There, Ryan's message. That will be cool with me, sir. Okay, let's get back to my list.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Boy! Woo!
Yeah,
The
Mr.
return. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Josh, ready? This is awesome.
This is
That's awesome. This is awesome.
We're off track. We're off track.
All right, sorry, we interrupted Big Josh's best stuff. Go ahead, Josh.
Dorsey rocks.
Thank you. Sorry it took me so long.
That's okay, sir. Big Josh, continue with your best of, please.
Okay, the movie. I'll go. I'm going Star Wars. Duh. Obvious. Music. My sister played this rock heavy metal band called Muse. Anybody heard of that band?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, she played that Muse crap in her car, and I'm hooked on it. I'm gonna go with them.
Okay.
Favorite match? Ugh. I'm going with you guys, Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. That's the only decent match. Everything flushed down the toilet, like Kevin Owens' dinner, but you know. And then let's see, pay-per-view. Honest with you, I can't do that because I didn't watch any pay-per-views this year, so I have to skip that. But honorable mention, it has to be my return earlier this year to the Horsemen Hangout when, Justin, you made that. We set it up with the guys, and they didn't know who you were playing, the AC/DC Back in Black.
In Black, he was back.
And the favorite part was Mr. Z saying, "Oh, I'm confused too." And the look on his face, your face was priceless.
It was a stunner. It was a stunner.
That's my honorable mention. So that's it for me.
I think that was the Horseman Hangout moment of the year, the return of Big Josh.
Yep. After I've gone through the depression and all that bull crap, I'm done with that shit. So I'm back.
Literally got depression, and you put it in a choke slam, and you just sent it up and down, and you got the 1, 2, and 3. And that
Well,
was
that's
Mr.
the fun way to put it.
Mr. Hinkle, I remember being over Mr. Justin's house with Mr. Zorzi, watching SummerSlam a few months ago, and watching one of your shoot promos on Vince Russo and well, you didn't really shoot on us, but you blocked us all. You were in a depression, but I'm glad you overcame it because we love you, Big Josh, and glad you overcame your depression, came out of that dark place, you emerged, the rebirth happened, you came out of the womb again, you rebirthed, and you're here with us today. So
Exactly. I can't thank you guys enough. You know, a lot of people on Facebook are like jealous of me. And people I went to school with, and they were all bullies to me. They're like, "Why does you guys welcome you?" and all that BS. But I just tell them go to Macy's. That's all I tell them.
Josh, I think I asked you, do you have a Macy's promo prepared for later?
Yeah, I do.
All right, cool. Well, we'll look forward to that. We're looking forward to that. All right, best of 2015, Stephen Page. You have best of?
Yes, I have a best of. Favorite new TV show in 2015. I watch a lot of TV. As you know, there's a lot of good stuff on there. I like this new show on NBC called Blind Spot. It's basically about this woman who works with the FBI. I don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but it's a really good show. It's a good concept. But yeah, it's called Blind Spot. My favorite match was the triple threat: Cena versus Rollins versus Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
I believe it was at the Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Very good match. Very underrated match. I thought it was one of the best of the year.
Yeah, it was a good match. We were there.
I agree.
Movies in 2015. I didn't go to the movies a lot in 2015. I really didn't even watch a lot of movies at home.
How about
in 2015.
any music, new music?
New music?
Yeah.
Well, I picked my favorite music. I listen to a lot of old stuff, but my newer music, I picked Shinedown. Threat of Survival. This CD came out a couple months ago. Pretty good. That's my pick for that. Best pay-per-view, WrestleMania 31. It's hard to pick that one. Hard to choose that one. And movie, the only two I saw in the movie theaters were Star Wars. So I'm going with Star Wars as
Cool,
well.
cool. Very good. Thank you, Steve Page. And now I will turn to Mr. Z. Mr. Z, welcome to the show here tonight. I guess we could get your 2015 picks, but I wanna first congratulate you and tell you congratulations on your new Dallas Cowboys head coach, Mr. Chip Kelly, next year.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's not gonna happen.
Hold on, Mr. Z. Pause right there. You're getting an echo from my creation. Creation, mute yourself so Z can talk.
I think he's all right. I'm not getting an echo.
Are you good now, Z?
Go ahead.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Hey, Ants, a caller on WIP called in and told me it was going to happen, so it's going to happen.
Well, we'll see. I don't think so, but we'll see.
All right. I mean, we got a lot to talk about with Chip Kelly, but Ant, do you have any best of 2015 stuff?
Well, yeah, sure. Best of 2015. So what were you doing? Like movie, TV,
Show,
match,
movie,
pay-per-view?
music, any match that you could think of?
Okay. Best match of the year. I'll agree with Steve. The triple threat match at WrestleMania or at Royal Rumble, between Lesnar, Seth Rollins, and John Cena. We were there, and I remember turning to my cousin Michael and saying that we all knew what the outcome of the match was going to be, but Seth Rollins had a chance to become a star that night, and I really think he did, and that kind of springboarded him to his run at WrestleMania. As far as pay-per-view, although the show was okay, I'll say Royal Rumble only because we were there. It was my first time seeing a Royal Rumble. Music for 2015, didn't really get into any new music. I know their most recent CD came out towards the end of 2014, but I did see the Foo Fighters in concert in July, and they were awesome.
Sure.
And TV show. For comedy, the final season of Parks and Recreation was early 2015.
True.
And drama, I would say Fargo, Homeland, or Game of Thrones were all on point in 2015. And, of course, movies, definitely, 100% Star Wars. I saw it for the third time on Monday night, and I absolutely love it.
Awesome. Awesome. You got to love it to see it 3 times. So I know I've probably seen maybe a handful of movies 3 times in the theaters. Maybe
I saw Spider-Man 2 3 times in the theater.
That's because you got to think of that Miss Kirsten Dunst there, Rick.
Good looking broad there, yes.
Yeah, it was also starring in Fargo this season. Big
Yeah,
John.
I just started watching Fargo. Well, I watched last season. Last season was really good. I've only watched a couple episodes into it, and it's decent. I hope it picks up a little bit. It's decent.
Yeah, it picks up. I thought it was good all season, but it was.
I'm not saying it's good.
Alright,
Mr. Lane, Mr. Lane, Mr.
Use more power.
Mr. Lane.
Oh.
Wait, ready, Real? Ready? On 3, everybody. You still got it.
You still got it. You still got it. You still got it.
Okay, alright, guys. Well, I'm here, so, yeah, well, y'all taught me into it.
Well, we missed it.
Thank the host, because he taught me into this tonight, so.
Well, that was my genius idea. I knew if I said we got to call Mr. Lane, leave him a passionate voicemail, he'd be on the show.
Our host has no marbles. That's right. He has no marbles.
Oh, that's so Major League, man.
Major League.
Therapy sour.
Well, Mr. Lane, we're currently talking our best of 2015s. So, if you want to jump right into it, what stood out to you as far as wrestling matches, pay-per-views, any movies that you saw that stood out in 2015?
All right, well, like I said, I would be on a quarter to 10, so y'all taught me into this, so I'm here, like I said. But I think one of the best wrestling matches, I'll go with one lady match and one other match. I mean, Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank would have been too easy, but I think the more underrated match, and I think people should talk about it more, Kevin Owens against John Cena, because he was really the only NXT guy to ever beat John Cena straight up. It was a clean win. And there was no help by anybody, no run-ins. So he beat Cena straight up, and I thought that was the, one of the matches of the year. And then, of course, you have the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn match between Sasha Banks and Bayley. So, those women went at it twice at an NXT show, basically, and you had, Sasha Banks and Bayley. So those matches were amazing. So I would say those were the best women matches by far. I think, like I said, the Bellas are a little bit boring to me personally. I think they needed a new, fresh air. Some people have mixed reviews on the Divas Revolution, but I still think those are my favorite matches. And the movie that I just saw recently, I don't know if y'all saw my video on Facebook, you guys, or not, but I know you Justin had requested for it. I think Z had requested for it, because I know you guys had saw my little review on Monday.
Yes.
I did it like right after midnight, so it was like around that time. But I saw the movie Concussion, which was, I thought, a very eye-opening, interesting movie, where where they had, Will Smith play a Nigerian doctor. It was very well played. I thought it was very well done. I went to that movie theater in Deptford, by the way, not too far from the Deptford Mall, which is a very popular South Jersey location, by the way.
Yes.
But I went to the AMC theater. I didn't go to Regal or United Artists. I didn't go to those theaters, but it was a very nice theater. It only cost me like not even $8 for a ticket, so it was cheap. So
I gotta ask.
Yes.
I know. I'm interested to hear, what was the snack situation like? Did you bring any in? Did you get popcorn? What was it like?
Well, what food did I buy?
Yes.
I just got a pizza and a drink. I didn't get no popcorn, so I knew what I wanted to get. Just got myself a pizza and a large drink. Took my seat. Just watched the movie.
Pizza at a movie theater. I didn't even know they sold that. Interesting.
Yeah, they have pizzas in movie theaters. Even at the United Artists or Regal, you can get them there. But I decided to get it at AMC, but it was like very crowded there. I mean, unbelievable. But
Their pizza.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movie Concussion was very good.
He says, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Right?
Well, it documented. Yeah, that's one of the lines in the movie. But
Well, but wait a minute. All right,
yes.
Go. Keep
I
going,
was
Mr.
going to
Lane.
say it documents players from like the last 30 or 40 years since the 70s. It really, I'll just, a little bit of a spoiler alert, so I'll say this out loud a little bit. Really, the first part of the movie documented Mike Webster, who was a famous Pittsburgh Steelers center during the Steeler glory days of the 70s. He was really one of the rocks of that Pittsburgh Steeler foundation.
If you smell.
And quite frankly, it was very well done. And a guy that I'm pretty sure, if you paid attention to my little video on Facebook, they had a guy by the name of Mark O'Malley, a native Boston, Mr. Page, who used to host some Nickelodeon shows back when we were young. So
What was his name?
Mark O'Malley. Mike O'Malley.
Mike
O'Malley, yes.
It was Mike O'Malley. Because
He's the host. He's the host. Guts.
correct. Yeah, because he used to host some
He's actually from
Nickelodeon.
New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually from Nashua. That's where he went.
Yeah, because he's from New England, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm pretty sure you're familiar with him a little bit. But
Yes,
he
I'm
did.
very familiar with him.
He did play a vital role in the movie too. He was alongside Will Smith.
That's awesome. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's very solid, very solid actor.
Mr. Lane, out of 8 pieces of pizza, how many slices of pizza do you give rating review-wise? What do you give it out of 8 slices? How many pizza slices?
Out of 8 pizza slices for a movie rating, interesting question. I would probably say an 8 out of 8. I thought it was well done. Or 7 out of 8, 8 out of 8. I would just say that it was a high score.
Okay, good.
But I think it was a very good movie. It was a very eye-opening movie. It documents how the NFL was approaching the concussion crisis, and now they've taken dramatic steps, but they still have a lot of work to do in reality, where they have to have as of right now they have doctors on the sidelines that try to do concussions but I think the NFL should do more, still.
Absolutely, Mr. Lane.
All right, get to the picks, Mr. Lane. Get you a year-end pick.
Oh, my picks for what?
Like favorite movie.
Yeah, he did the match, the pay-per-view. He did the movie. So
favorite TV show.
Faces. Let's get to some trivia, some 2015 trivia here. How about that? Big Josh, get down in that Big Josh seat. Get ready for some trivia, Josh.
Oh Lord!
I cannot wait for this.
Caitlyn Jenner, I thought you were asking.
I cannot wait for this promo. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, there he is, Eddie Mozart Hinkle. What's up, Eddie?
Hello, Horsemen. You know, it's the new year. Don't you dare beat sour. Clap for the Yorkie Horseman member and feel the power.
All right, Eddie Mozart in the house. Enjoying the last Horseman Hangout of the year. Time for some 2015 year in review trivia.
Oh,
all right, so we've got 5 questions here. The 5th question is going to be closest to the pin. Question number 1. In 2015, the United States won the Women's World Cup. What star scored a hat trick in the gold medal game?
Carly Lloyd.
Carly Lloyd is correct. Mr. Z?
Mr. Lane, did you know that answer?
She's a spokeswoman.
I knew the answer.
She's a spokeswoman for my company where I work.
Nice. Mr. Lane, have you gotten to make contact with Carly Lloyd at all? Like on a friend-to-friend basis at all?
Honestly, I've never met the woman. I've heard about her, but I've never met the woman, so I can't say. So
she was at my office last month.
Cool. It might be worth reaching out to her. I don't know. Just a suggestion. All right. Question number 2. This is an easy question, but let's just get it all over with. Where was the location of WrestleMania 31?
Santa Clara, California.
Mr. Lane gets it correct. Santa Clara. I would accept in San Francisco as well, but that's correct. So Mr. Lane, Levi Stadium there. All right, question number 3. In a stunning upset, who defeated Ronda Rousey for her first loss?
Holly Holm.
Whew, Z is on fire.
Holly Holm is correct. Z 2, Lane 1, the field 0. Okay, question number 4. This is a tricky one. No Googling. Okay. Who in 2015 led Major League Baseball in home runs?
What?
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is correct.
I was gonna say John Carlos Stanton, but I knew it wasn't him.
He was
Stanton
injured.
got hurt.
No, he broke his hand, right? That's who broke
Yeah,
his
he
hand.
was out for a while, Stanton. Chris Davis was correct. The Orioles with 47. So Mr. Z's going to win trivia tonight. But question 5, I'll throw it out there.
This is closest.
Question 5, what does Caitlyn Jenner have under her pants?
what?
Have the mangina.
That's not question 5. I just threw that out there. Question 5 is the box office leader, soon to be surpassed by Star Wars.
Jurassic World is the box office leader currently.
Right. Soon to be surpassed, but so far in 2015, I guess, Jurassic World, how much money did it make? Closest to the pin. No Googling. Josh Hinkle, go ahead.
Very funny after last week's cheating scandal.
Wait a second,
Okay.
Josh. Hold on. I need some clarification before we answer. Is it domestic or worldwide?
Domestic.
Domestic. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. All right, here we go. 100 million.
100 million. All right, Mr. Lane.
350 million.
All right, Mr. Rue.
175 million.
All right, Stephen Page.
252 million.
All right, Mr. Z. This should be a tap in for the win here.
$800 million.
300, you said?
800.
All right. It was 652 million domestic.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Almost
Darn.
$100. I think Z wins that one. He wins 4-1 there. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was off by 300.
I'd take
Wars.
1 million. I'd take
Star
1
Wars
million.
is already domestically at 600 million, and
Yes.
it's still gonna make a couple hundred million more. It's gonna make maybe
It
a
hasn't
billion.
even opened in China yet, has it?
It opened in China yesterday. It should be over 700 million domestically by this weekend.
Yeah.
Because I had heard it hadn't opened in China. I was like, what? That's weird.
Johnny Lauer? China doll. All right, never mind.
Well, I met China Doll, so she's her attitude lately has been like her health has been like a roller coaster, but she seemed nice at the Fanboy Expo back in November.
Big Josh, did you ever watch any of China's work in the adult industry?
Hell no.
I was just curious. Not that I have ever seen anything like that.
No.
I heard it was pretty good. I never saw anything of that kind. I don't go there, if you will.
I don't watch those kind of films, so.
No.
No, we didn't watch those. No.
No, we're good people.
Yeah.
We're good people here. We don't
Never
do
seen
this.
No.
No. Anyway, all right.
Come here. Look
Mr.
out.
Green, what do you, me, and Mr. Zorzi all have in common?
What was that?
Mr. Lane, what do you, me, and Mr. Zorzi all have in common?
We're horsemen.
That is correct. That is correct. What I was looking for was, in the past week, some of our sports idols were named in a Al Jazeera report that linked Peyton Manning and Ryan Howard to a doping ring.
I don't friggin' believe this. I'm sorry, I don't believe it.
And I'll just say there isn't much evidence. All it seems like if you read through and watch the video, but I mean the names are out there, so I don't know. I understand why they would do it to Peyton Manning because he's still a big name and there's a lot of money maybe to be made over that. But to throw Ryan Howard's name out there seems a little weird, since he's not really even in the spotlight anymore. So whenever a name gets thrown out like that, you got to think there's something there.
Look at the boogie board.
The boogie board, Mr. Lane says, sell it. Mr. Lane, why do you sell this story?
Well, I think that the proof ain't concrete enough. It's from what I've heard. It's allegations at this point, and I mean you just said the names right on the head. You said Ryan Howard, Ryan Zimmerman, Peyton Manning, for example. Now, the reason why I sell it is because these professional sports are supposed to have legitimate drug testing, all of them. Because there's only two legitimate athletes that I could think of, straight up, from baseball that legitimately got busted within the Major League Baseball prevention program. One, of course, was Ryan Braun. The other one was Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez had to miss like a full baseball season. And this was within the MLB specter within the regulations of the Major League Baseball drug and prevention program at the time. So that's why I sell this. I have to sell it.
Thank you, Mr. Lane. Thank you, Mr. Lane. Mr. Z, buy or sell Ryan Howard taking HGH.
I sell it. This report, like you said, if you dig into it, it seems bogus. Now the new story, I don't know if you saw it, was I think it was the Today Show dug into this guy and the guy who made the allegations, and apparently he wasn't working there during 2011 like he claimed. He was working there in 2013. So these allegations and the timeline are all screwed up, so I sell.
I will sell that as well. It is interesting now, and maybe there's more to it, but we'll see. It's thin. It's thin. There's not much there. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. So that brings us right now to the segment I like to call Macy's storefront window.
Oh God.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what brought the kids and women in the house.
Buckle up.
Fellas,
Let me get my drink.
fellas,
I'll get my drink. All right, I'm good.
belts. If you have any kind of protection, wear it. Armor, what else? Because the roof is going to get blown off this place by my good friend Big Josh Hinkle's about to cut one of the greatest promos of all time on somebody. So without further ado, I'll hand it over to Big Josh Hinkle. You tell whoever you got where to go and give them directions on what they need to do to get there. So go ahead, Josh.
Shoot.
Okay, let's have a drum roll, please. Okay, here's who's going to Macy's. It's gotta be Kevin Owens and Bubba Ray Dudley for blocking me on Twitter earlier 2 months ago. I mean, I gotta say Kevin Owens because he's just a big fat slob. I mean, when you look at him in the ring, it's like when Vince Russo said there's no character with Kevin Owens, but nobody's giving him credit for being on the main roster for about a year now in WWE. You gotta give him time. But, he blocked me on Twitter. Then Bubba Ray Dudley blocks me for no reason. I heard that from Devon that it's because I'm a Vince Russo supporter. He turned his back on Vince Russo, I believe, from what I hear.
Devon let you know that's why he blocked you?
Couple people were telling me Devon's saying that maybe turn on Vince. Who knows? But I don't care. And then JBL, JBL called me a troll recently, a redneck hillbilly troll from Tennessee.
Wait, JBL said this.
Yeah, he said it. Call me a redneck hillbilly troll from Tennessee. And Freddie Prinze Jr. this morning, he called me a troll.
Piss a lot of people off, man.
Oh, I know. But here's where they're going to Macy's. They gotta walk in the store, get in line, get your Macy's one-day wild pass, say 100% off. They're gonna get on their hands and knees and pucker up and kiss my ass, you four sons of bitches, man.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Okay, I'm done. I can't deal with the cussing and everything. It's just something about that. It's just I don't know.
It's just I got you, Josh.
So Freddie, wait a minute. We gotta delve into this a little bit more. What happened was Freddie Prinze Jr. went on a rant against Big Josh. Freddie Prinze Jr., star of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
Apparently, Big Josh's friend, an actor named Troy, was in the deli which he works at. Freddie Prinze Jr. happened to be in that same deli with his family. He was eating.
With his kid.
Your buddy Troy asked for a picture. He said, "Not now, pal, after I'm done eating." And apparently, before Freddie Prinze got done eating, your pal left, I guess, for a shift and told you that he blew him off, which apparently he did. So that's what it stems from.
Yeah, the thing of it was, I'll explain further real quick, is that Freddie Prinze Jr. said to Troy Froman that, I'm a father first. I have my 2 kids with him. But when you're in the entertainment industry, and you guys can chime in on this, you're going to have people approach you every day of the week, want to take a picture with you for about 3-4 seconds,
Yeah.
That is true. So I would say you have to listen to every single one of those people because they make you. And the fact of the matter is he's got food at home. He doesn't need to eat. He does not need to eat.
He doesn't.
He gets his butt hurt. That's the only I see. And, I just said what's on my mind, that's all. Because Troy Froman is a good friend of mine. And, he might be a future guest on Big Josh TV next year. So I'm working on that.
Cool. And you know what? Freddie Prinze, next time you're in Macy's, you better not look up because it's going to be there staring you right in the face.
Freddie Prinze,
I'm not even have to say it.
Freddie Prinze Jr., this is an open invitation if you're watching, pal. If you want to come on the Horsemen Hangout in 2016 and square off face-to-face with our Big Josh Hinkle, you can do that. Open invite.
Hey, Summer Catch was a good flick, but that doesn't give you an excuse to act like a jagoff, okay?
Yeah, I mean, let's be real here. He hasn't really. It's not like he's doing much lately. So
She's All That was the feel-good movie of summer 1998. But you know what? It's not 98 anymore. It's 2016 almost. So face facts, Freddie.
Mr. Lane, buy or sell Freddie Prinze Jr. as winning an Oscar in the next 5 years?
Well, I honestly got to sell that. I mean, what was the last movie he was in?
Big Josh. Big Josh. Did you know that Big Josh? Did you know that Freddie Prinze Jr. was on the WWE creative team for a couple years?
Oh yeah, I remember that they fired his ass in a heartbeat.
Because he sucked.
I do remember that a little bit. Yeah, I heard about that.
And he was on Raw too as a co-host. That I think it's like a guest and celebrity host or something.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
I have a question to ask, guys, because before I know we're getting into the later stages here, but I wanted to get this off my chest. Z and I texted about this. I want to know Hinkle's thoughts. I want to know Steven's thoughts. I want to know Mr. Lane's thoughts. We'll start with Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, what is your opinion on this controversy today that came out in the news about one of our childhood icons, Bill Cosby? What's your opinion, Mr. Lane?
Well, it's a I don't know where to start with it. I mean, it's a major news story, and he got arrested in Pennsylvania, and you have all these allegations of the women, and I know one of them, I don't know their names, but one of them said that he assaulted a lady at the Playboy Mansion at the age of 15, which was very eye-opening as well. But I thought, no, I don't want to open up a can of worms or anything here, but I thought that you had to be like 21 years old to go into the Playboy Mansion as it is. I've never been there. I know it's in California, but this is serious stuff against Bill Cosby, and the way he was, the way we saw him in the news, he looked terrible. I mean, he had a walking cane, and it was a terrible, terrible, terrible moment in the world of entertainment. I mean, he was an icon. The man, I think he had a star on the Walk of Fame. He was arguably one of the best, entertainers in the history of Hollywood, and no one can deny that. So, terrible, terrible story today. It's very disappointing that an American icon such as Bill Cosby not passed away, but got arrested today. So.
Wait, he didn't die? Oh, never mind.
Mr. Hinkle, what are your thoughts?
Well, I wrote a letter to him back in 2012, and they sent me a pre-print photo. It was like with a signature on it. But it's just...
I bet it said, "Come back when you're abroad."
No. It's just it was like a pre-print. They say it was too busy to sign autographs or some crap. But now, to me, it's just somebody's opened up a can of worms on somebody and says it's coming back to haunt him. Unfortunately, one thing happened, but he posted I think they said he came out of the courtroom. It was like it was a $1 million bail set, and he paid like $100,000.
That's 10%. That's like 10% of the bail.
Yeah, and they said that he walked out of the courtroom, and just the look on his face, though, you can tell what's going on with his eyes and everything.
He had a frown that goes from very deep frown.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm sorry to take the reins, but I really wanted to hear the opinion. Lastly, Stephen Page, my creation.
He's
he
not
still here?
He got kicked off Wi-Fi, Rue.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all. That's all.
Back on here.
That's all.
All right. Mr. Lane, just curious, if you had an invite from Hugh Hefner to the Playboy Mansion, would you step foot in that hall of babes, as they call it?
You know what? That's a good question. If I was invited to do the Playboy Mansion, absolutely. I want to just get used to the atmosphere, see what it's all about. It's a party heaven, basically, and
So what's Mr. Lane's pickup line? I know.
I don't know, man.
I think I got it. It's like a Freddie Boom Boom Washington.
All right. All right. Let's not get into that, I guess. Alrighty then. Oh boy, I wrote a lot of stuff down here. I got some sports stories. 2015. I thought we'd have a special guest today, but apparently we do not.
Well, according to my recent text message that I got, his plane here has been delayed. So it looks like we're gonna have to push whoever this is. I can't divulge it. His appearance to 2016. So I'm sorry, Big Josh.
Ooh.
But it looks like we have something to look forward to next year, which is not too far away.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. All right, what I wanted to get into also is some forecast prognostications for the year 2016, and I have here a couple that I thought of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my prognosticator glasses because
Look at
the future is so bright, baby. So bright, baby.
All pronounced.
I hear my bold predictions for 2016. All right, number 1, Steven, the creation page, wins the new season of The Voice. Okay, mark that down. That will happen. Okay,
Not gonna happen.
will happen. It will happen. I'm predicting.
Nope. Not even gonna try out there, bro.
Number 2, Michael. What was the new nickname?
Knuckleball.
Knuckleball Lane will successfully defend his title against Mr. Root TV at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in my basement in a month or so when that pay-per-view happens.
Get
Do we
revenge for kicking my head in.
Do we have a date for WrestleMania? I mean Royal Rumble yet? They set that?
I believe January 20-something.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to that rematch. And we'll have a special guest referee, and I think we'll have a commentator, possibly Steven, if you can get on the line again and commentate. It would be a good show, I think. Yeah. Prediction number 3, Big Josh Hinkle will officially be a sponsor of Macy's department stores. I think they're going to finally give him his due for giving them all that free advertisement. Okay?
Okay.
Now, prediction number 4, Mr. Z will catch the first career home run hit by Phillies rookie phenom J.P. Crawford. Mark that down. He will catch that. And I will be next to him. He'll rip it out of my hands. Okay? And prediction number 5, a guy that's not here right now, but I will say that man we all know and love, Herb Crackerjack, will win the 2016 presidential election. I had a vision in my dreams that will happen, and it's got to be true. So I'm looking forward to President Crackerjack taking the Oval Office and whatnot.
You're having dreams of Herb Crabber, whatever his name is.
What?
That's weird.
What do you have dreams of there?
What you put in that beer, Justin?
I put a little beer in my beer. So, anybody else have any fearless predictions for the year 2016? It could be real predictions. You know, that mine are obviously not all real, but.
Well, I've got a few.
All right, go ahead, Ru.
I predict that Comedy Central will make a bid to pick up Big Josh TV in an option for the new fall season in 2016, and Big Josh TV will break to the mainstream, and we will see Big Josh TV as a lead-in to Tosh.0 on Comedy Central. That is a bold prediction. Big Josh TV.
Big Josh, who would be your first guest on the show?
I have no earthly idea.
Well, I heard a rumor, Big Josh. I heard a rumor. Now, be honest. That room that you are sitting in is not really a room, and it is actually a television set for NBC. So you are you basically film in that little room there. It's a set for NBC. After you get done filming, you go off, you drive home, and then they film the nightly news right after that. Is that true, or is that really your home?
Mm-hmm.
That's my home. I don't mean disrespect here, but what are you smoking? I'm just kidding. Yeesh.
Well, the reason I ask is I think it could be a possible set, but I know it's really your home. But there was a rumor on the internet about that.
Oh, I know. I'm just kidding. Who can say we can have some fun?
All right, good idea. Another prediction. I got a couple more predictions, and I'll let you go. I have a prediction that Mr. Lane in 2016. Well, it's bad news for us because we will be seeing a lot less of him, but it's good news for him because the reason we'll be seeing a lot less of Mr. Lane is because 2016, Mr. Lane will find a attractive lady friend. That's what I think. He's gonna find a mate.
All right, we'll see about that.
I think that'll definitely happen, and I'm hoping that it will for my friend.
Well, I hope you all saw my tweet earlier. So, did you all see my tweet earlier for my
Yes.
New Year's resolution? So
Yeah.
I'll say that much. That was part of it. But, I just think for my predictions, you know what? This might be a bold prediction. I'll just do one. It might be a long shot. Let's see if former WWE champion Mr. Rollins comes back before WrestleMania. Let's see. Can he come back before WrestleMania? That's my personal bold prediction. Could happen.
Could happen. They've known to do that before, lie to the fans or rush guys back and surprise us.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
All right, I'll go. I'll put on my prognosticators.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Eddie.
Hang on.
Eddie, what the hell?
Eddie's barking at Z.
All right, so my predictions are as follows for the year 2016. The Philadelphia 76ers will not get the first pick in the NBA draft, despite having the worst record in the NBA by far. Let's see. Michael Franco will make the All-Star team in 2016.
Will he be the lone representative for the Phillies?
He will be the lone representative for the Phillies, but he will make the All-Star team. Mr. Lane will meet a nice, attractive female at the wedding of Mr. Justin. And let's see. The Horsemen Hangout will continue to be the best damn show on the planet.
Love it. Love it.
Brother.
Love it. Steven or Josh, you have any predictions?
Let's see. Well, let's see. My predictions are, yes, I think Mr. Lane will find his special someone next year. I have to go with the census here. And then, let's see. I hope to bring some big time celebrities on Big Josh TV. And the other thing is, this crazy Yorkie behind me. Oh, God. What's he doing? And that crazy Yorkie calmed down in 2016's all rah, 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 and all that crap this year.
I think Eddie Mozart Hinkle will in 2016 become the first dog in space. I think he'll be an astronaut.
Ah, very funny.
Wait,
you want to see something funny real quick?
Yes, go.
Okay, wait. Here comes the Yorkie version of Kevin Owens' Cannonball.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Oh,
There we go.
Easy with him.
I know. There we go.
Yeah. Oh my God! My God!
That dog's got a family. Dog's got a family to feed.
Eddie Mozart. Eddie Mozart. Get him, Eddie Mozart.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Mozart, Hinkle, pin, 1, 2, 3.
Ding, ding, ding. He barked. He barked after he won. He knows what's up.
That's the only bell I can ring.
Josh, I kind of like this view. Honestly, I like it's a new angle.
Yeah, I just took the computer off the charger, so I want to try something different.
Yeah, let's change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, cool. All right, Steve, you got anything?
Nah, I don't have any predictions.
All righty.
Not that any that you would want to hear anyway. So.
I'm not gonna. I was gonna say something about your Patriots, but I'm not gonna predict that. Never mind. We'll wait. We'll wait till next week for the NFL playoff brackets to come out to predict that. But,
Yeah, well, we got a first round bye, so
yeah,
we got plenty of time to get healthy. So
absolutely.
we got Edelman coming back, so anything could happen in the playoffs.
Yep. I'll also throw out that I also predict, besides Mr. Lane finding woman, I think Josh and Steven will get lucky as well.
Very funny.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I mean,
I know. Better chance of kissing some ass in front of a Macy's storefront window, I guess.
Yeah, ditto.
You guys are easy to talk to, charming young men, so I'm sure you'll get some ass. All right.
Hey, it's a family show.
We're WWE. We're PG.
We are PG. Who put the crickets? Who did the crickets?
I did the crickets.
All right.
I had to do that.
Did the crickets. Okay. Getting back on track here. We're going to do our last Promo Mania of the year. I'm expecting big things from you guys. Mr. Roo TV, I know, is going to participate here. I will participate, even though I'm not very good at Promo Mania. Anybody else want to join? I'm assuming Josh will join. Josh?
I'm here.
Mr. Lane or Mr. Page or Mr. Zorzi, anybody want to participate?
I'll be a
I'll
spectator.
just do a brief statement because we missed the Chip Kelly thing, but I'll do a Vince McMahon telling Chip Kelly he's fired.
No, you can do better than that, Zorzi. Come on, give me a Vince McMahon firing of Chip Kelly. What does it sound like?
That's what I'm going to do.
You just said that.
No,
But you gotta, Mr. Z, you gotta lead into it.
Chip
Not just
Kelly.
the 2 words. You have to say
Yeah.
while we.
All right, I'll do something. All
right, and I'll be Chip, okay? You be Vince.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be good.
right. Chip, I'm gonna have to see you in my office. Have a seat.
All right. Hey, Jeff. So we got players right position.
All right, enough.
So,
It's just not working out here. The team, it sucks. Your scheme, it sucks. I mean, I don't even know what you're doing to my team anymore. What do you have to say for yourself?
well, Jeff, I don't like you very much, so I just want to say that Angelo Cataldi and Sports Talk Radio sucks here in Philadelphia, so that's about it.
How dare you? How dare you come into my office and say that to me, the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles? Chip Kelly, I want you to turn around and look at the door, because you're fired.
I thought he was going to give me a, he's going to puke. He's going to puke. All right. Thank you, Z. I think it's time now for Mr. Roo TV and Mr. Josh Hinkle to get going here on their, Mr. Roo is sitting back in his chair. He looks like
All right, so I'm cutting a promo on Josh right now.
Oh,
You know, Mr. Lane said no, but feel free to involve him because it's always fun.
All right, I'll cut a promo on Josh. I can't guarantee it's going to be good. This is a new voice I've been
Don't
working
cut it on Josh. Cut it on like,
Mr. Lane, then.
yeah. Let's do Mr. Lane.
All right.
Cut it on your creation, no.
Wait. Cut it on your creation, he said.
Okay, you ready?
Cut it on all of us. Cut it on 2015.
I'm
Cut it on the year 2015.
All right. I'm
Put
going to
on the
focus.
Horsemen Hangout.
Okay, here we go. Here's a promo. This is a voice I've been working on. See if you can notice it. I'm going to cut this promo on my good close personal friend, Mr. Lane. Let's see. How can I start this? All right. Oh, no, I can't do that. Mr. Lane, you go first. Go.
Okay.
Rusev, for old time's sake, Rusev.
You want Rusev Lane,
Yeah.
one of the League of Nations now?
Yes.
League of Nations with Barrett and Del Rio.
All right, keep going. Cut it.
Jim Ross, I will call you out, Jim Ross. Rusev will crush Jim Ross at WrestleMania in Texas. Now you taught me.
Rusev Lane.
You will get crushed, Jim Ross. I hate your guts, Jim Ross. You
Get
go
that
back to
barbecue sauce.
Oklahoma.
Buy my barbecue sauce, by God.
Go back to Oklahoma, JR.
You
We
go
don't
back to
want you.
Russia, Bulgaria,
Florida State,
wherever the hell you're from.
our Florida State Seminoles. You had your time in the 2000 championship game, but Florida State won the national championship, and we crushed.
Cheated. By
We will
God, they cheated.
crush. We will crush.
Let me tell you, my name is Seamus. I'm here with Mr. Lane, Rusev Lane. We're in League of Nations, fella. And we're here, Jim Ross. We're going to take you. We're going to crush you. We're from Ireland. So give it away. Take it away, Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett Lane. Barrett Lane, go ahead.
Wade Barrett, I'm the king. Wade Barrett, we the king. And it will go Jim Ross. Boom! But as far as Rusev Lane is concerned, this is Jim Ross. I am Rusev Lane. Jim Ross is going to be done. Look at that.
Wait, you
Jim
got to read it.
Ross.
You got to read it. Read the fortune cookie.
Read the fortune cookie.
No, read it. Don't chew it.
Hold on a minute here. Hold on a minute. Let me read the fortune cookie that I crushed Jim Ross with. Now let's see right here.
I got a family, Rusev. I got a family, by God.
Let's see. You read that, Jim Ross. Learn Chinese.
No, the other side.
Fried chicken.
Chinese.
You get lucky numbers.
Chinese, Rusev Lane. I'll learn it.
Lucky numbers right there. And look at this, Jim Ross.
Let me read that.
Courtesy is
Courtesy
password.
is the password
Safety.
to safety.
Yeah, Rusev will crush. That is the result, Jim Ross.
Hey, you know something, Rusev Lane? You're gonna go down to Hulk Hogan, dude. When I come back to the World Wrestling Federation, I mean WWE, dude.
Hulkamania is dead. Yokozuna
Come back and lay the leg drop on you, dude, and you'll get the 36, 24-inch pythons running wild on you.
Hulkamania was dead there, Mr. Page. Rusev Lane crushes.
Yes.
We crush, I crush.
My
Jim
manager,
Ross.
dude, Paul Bear, he's a creepy-ass dude.
Who are you calling creepy? Oh, yes, I'm the creepy one of the group. I seem like the normal one. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. The
No, Mr. Paul Bear. My Yokozuna, take you and your Undertaker. Take you from the heaven. Bandai drop. My Yokozuna.
Screw you, dude. I took care of your I put him up, and I slammed him, brother.
Let me tell you something. I said, Jimmy Hart, the Fart Foundation. We're going to go out there, and we're going to get them all riled up. Jimmy Hart, the best manager in WWF history. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
What did
Yeah,
what
yeah,
this
yeah. I heard Hulk Hogan is out there looking for me. I'll tell you something now, gang. You come and we'll form the Mega Powers and we'll go after that Undertaker. Yeah, yeah.
if I could give you a tip, Mr. Rusev, you put the pill in the pudding pop and then you mix the pudding all around and it goes up and down and then the glue falls on the ground.
Pudding pops are dead.
Bro, listen here, bro. You got him. Listen here, bro.
I got something to tell you. Ryan DiBiase is the most smartest person on the internet. He's the best, all right, bro?
Smartest guy in the room. How you doing?
Well, let me tell you something right here. Somebody talking about Jim Ross. I'm the real Jim Ross right here. Boomer Sooner, and I think you're an imposter sitting there with your Oakland, your Patriots jersey. Should have a jersey that says JR's barbecue sauce. I want you to chug it. Buy 4 cases of it. You're going to chug it, boy. That's right. Just like my boy, Real Mark Golden. Real Mark Golden buys 20 cases a year. He chugs them all. He loves me. Why don't you show me some love too, you imposter?
Well, screw you, Jim Ross. I'll lay the leg drop down on you too, brother.
Wait. I got one. Okay. Wait. I got to do this I did this on the Brand Speaks. Welcome to the Brand Speaks. Howdy, I'm Tennessee Jeff Lane, y'all. This is a crowd of people in this room. What the hell? Drop my heart and call me Sally, man. Zombie, is this a crazy ass real here? Ma, I'm on television, you ma.
That's
Zombie.
your husband, Russo.
Well, okay, wait. Bro, I'm Southern Vince Russo, bro.
I think we'll need to take that.
I'll put you on
Vince Russo. Back to our host, Vince Russo.
Vince Russo.
Vince Russo.
Do the Vince Russo.
It's back. I am the host, Vince Russo. That's right. Let me tell you something about where I came from. Okay, the WWF Attitude Era was the best in the world, bro. And Ryan DiBiase and the Brand got my back 100%. Rusev Lane, you suck.
Well, okay.
Even Vince Russo agrees with me. Rusev Lane, you suck, dude. And we will deport your ass, brother. Deport your ass. That's right. Wait, that's what I said, dude.
We got to deflate Mr. Hogan's ego,
And we'll
just like
take
Tom
Wade Barrett back.
Oh,
And
brother.
we'll take Sheamus out. And we'll go have a party. All of us. Vince Russo, we'll party the night away. We will do it.
Somebody
Jim Ross, we're going out to party. Sorry I insulted you earlier, dude.
deflate this ego like Tom Brady.
All right, get the hook. Get the hook. We're done.
Yeah, what the hell just happened, fellas?
That was like a best of segment.
Like a battle.
I think let's just be a little corny and say we're all winners tonight. You win.
That was simply put.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Sorry, Rusev Lane. I really love you. I was just trying to throw my anger at somebody. So. All right, it's 10:30 here. It's time to go to bed here. We got even though I'm not working this week, some people have work. So.
I do.
Anyway,
I have work tomorrow.
Yeah. So
I
let's.
don't have to work till 1:30, so I'm good.
All right. Well, this is what I want to do. I want to put a bow tie on this. Maybe we'll do closing statements first, and then we could all sing the I don't know what it's called, the Auld Lang Syne song, whatever. I don't know. Together as a going out. So I will wrap this up. My final statement here on the Horsemen Hangout in 2015. 2015 has been, in some respects, a challenging year. Some personal stuff that went on with, some of my friends, some guys in the Hangout. Mr. Z, of course, had some tough things happen, but we also had some good things happen in 2015, which is the case with pretty much every year of anyone's life. So I'm looking forward to 2016. Looking forward to marrying Gina, who is at work right now, and I'm looking forward to all the sports and all the Horsemen Hangouts that we have. And I'm glad to have you guys here every week to talk to shoot the shit, as they say. And, just happy to be here and looking forward to the new year, another year on this earth. So I'll pass it over to Mr. Z.
Really looking forward to putting 2015 in the rearview mirror. Easily the worst year of my life. But yeah, looking forward to 2016. Lots of things on the horizon. Just hoping to be a better year, and looking forward to being a groomsman in my oldest and best friend's wedding.
Yeah, there you go. Four Horsemen right there. Mr. Stephen Page.
2015. Wow, it's been up and down year. Um, been a tough year in some aspects. In other aspects of my life, it's been good. Getting a job this year's been good. Becoming an uncle for the first time. Um, yeah, 2015. See you later. Welcome 2016.
There you go.
As Larry Zabisco would do.
Root TV.
2015 has been memorable. It has been depressing. It has been hilarious. It has been nothing short of a year. So, but what I want to say right now is 2016. There's one thing, and I'm really looking forward to, and that is seeing Mr. Lane Sir at Mr. Justin's wedding. Will you be clad in a tuxedo at Mr. Justin's wedding, Mr. Lane?
Well, I hope so. So I look forward to the wedding. Be honest. So I look forward to that. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see about that. So, but
Mr. Rue, you passing the torch to Mr. Lane for his recap?
I am passing the what? What do you mean passing the torch?
You're done with your final statement.
Oh, I just like to say, very fun Horseman Hangout year. I think it was the best. I mean, we've done it since 14, that first full year of the Hangout, I think. So I think we had a really fun year. Looking forward to having some new people on the show next year. Maybe we can have Valley Castle back. But love the old regulars like my creation, Hinkle, and Mr. Lane, and Z, and Justin, and Horseman Pride, guys. Horseman Pride. That's all.
There you go. Mr. Lane, your final thoughts.
Well, I just want to say a happy 2016, everybody. And 2015, I thought was a solid year. We've had our surprises, our amazements. Wrestling, I think, as a whole, hopefully can get better. But the main rosters, I think, of both major organizations could have done a better job. But having said all that, I look forward to 2016. So, like I said, everybody, happy 2016, everybody.
Alrighty, and Big Josh.
Well, I'd say, yeah, I know how Mr. Z feels having a bad year. Now, I lost my dog back in January. Before I had Eddie Mozart, I had a toy poodle named Mozart. He died back in January of this year. And then, like 11 months before that, I lost my sister to colon cancer. But it's been an up and down couple of years for me. But just want to say, if it wasn't for Ryan DiBiase, discovering me, allowing me to be on this show, I wouldn't be here today without Ryan. So I personally want to thank you, Ryan, for everything you've done this year for me.
Well, thank you, Big Josh, for coming on the show and providing entertainment to all of us. So thank you.
Yeah, and I want to thank all you guys. You guys welcomed me this year, and like we all say, 2016 is going to be our best year.
Absolutely.
I'm going to put 4 fingers for you guys.
My hand's been cramping up all day.
That's from too much jerking off.
That's what she said.
Hey, you didn't deny it.
Justin knows a lot about that.
Well, I served that one up on a silver platter.
There we go. All right, let's try this. Mr. Z, you missed it last week. We had a couple tenors in our audience singing a beautiful song. So I'm gonna pump up. I don't even understand the lyrics to this song, but
I don't either. I was just going over them as I was, looking at them, and I'm like, what
it goes da 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 da. So let's should we do it all together or should we do solos again? What should we do?
I think all together.
All right, all together. This is gonna be probably a mashup, but let's try it. All right, I'm gonna put it on my iPhone here and we could all sing it together. I sent you guys a Twitter message of the lyrics, so
This song makes no sense.
I think we should hum it.
All right, here we go. All acquaintances
Reasons be forgotten, never brought
To mind.
should all acquaintance forgotten.
Big Josh, take it.
I just fell out of the chair.
For all lanes in, my dear, for all lanes in.
All right. As Steven, for Mr. Z, for Mr. Root TV, for Mr. Lane, for Big Josh, and for me, your host, Mr. Justin. This is Mr. Justin. I just messed that line up, but saying, everybody, have a great New Year's. Enjoy the beginning of your 2016. We'll see you in a new, fresh year. Bottoms up, and Happy New Year, everybody, from the Horsemen. Woo!
5 times.
Wow.